Hey there, Ryan Reynolds here. It's a new year, and you know what that means. No, not the diet. Resolutions. A way for us all to try and do a little bit better than we did last year. And my resolution, unlike big wireless, is to not be a raging and raise the price of wireless on you every chance I get. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited. See mintmobile.com for details.
Welcome to Gardening with Ben, your go-to podcast for all things green and growing in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned gardener, a budding enthusiast, or just curious about cultivating your own slice of nature, you're in the right place. Join me, Ben, as we explore practical tips, inspiring stories, and the latest trends in gardening to make your outdoor space bloom with life. From allotment adventures to wildlife-friendly gardening, I'm here to help you grow your passion and reap the rewards. So grab your gloves, roll up your sleeves, and let's get started on this year's gardening journey. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gardening with Ben. Well, it's Thursday already, and wow, yes, thankfully the week is flying by, and I'm so excited for the weekend. I'm ready for the big bird watch, which we'll talk about in tomorrow's episode. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about it. I can't stop talking about it. Hopefully we'll get lots of feathered friends down there. But yeah, look forward to tomorrow's episode where we'll be talking all about the big bird watch. And yeah, so what have we been up to? Well, we have obviously been working this week, so we've not been down to the allotment, but we are trying stuff here at home. And I've started my peppers off, my onions off, and my chilies off. And so far, the peppers and the onions are growing. The peppers seem to have started really growing this week, as I'd not had no sign of life on them for a couple of weeks. I must have planted them about 20 days ago, 25 days ago, quite a while ago, and they were taking forever to germinate. And I was thinking, well, it's warm enough in my flat. This is the ideal temperature. Obviously, because they need to be about 25 degrees to germinate, the peppers. One of the reasons why I've started them off at home early to get them growing ready for this year. So I thought I'll try them at home this year. We'll start them nice and early and get them growing. And yeah, no sign of life. I thought, have I bought a dodgy pack of pepper seeds? But nope, they are germinating and they're all popping through now. So hopefully in possibly about a month's time, we might pot them all up into individual pots, keep them growing at home until it's warm enough to take them down to the allotment, to the shed to grow. So hopefully we'll have lots of peppers this year. That's my plan, to try and grow lots of peppers. And obviously my onions, I'm starting them from seed this year, and I'm growing some from set. So I'm going to show the difference between seed onions and set onions and show which ones do better. And I'm thinking it'll be the seed ones again, because I've done it from seed before and the seed did do better than the sets. So we'll have to wait and see which ones actually do well. My chilies, they've not even started growing yet, so I'm hoping that they'll start germinating soon, or I'll have to start some more off, because chilies are easier to grow than peppers usually. When I did them last time, the chilies grew absolutely loads on the plant. I've not grown them for about 10 years now, but they did absolutely fantastic. So I'm hoping that they do germinate and they get growing, and then we'll get lots of chilies as well this year. Now, I might start some aubergine off as well soon, as now is the time to start aubergine off as well, obviously indoors where it's warmer, and get them growing. So I might try a few aubergine this weekend and get them planted. We have also spent a little too much money online. Guess what I've bought now? Well, I was talking about watermelons and melons the other day, and I thought, I'm going to go online and have a look, see what seeds they are. So I added them all to my basket, all different varieties. And I thought, sod it, I'm purchasing them. So I purchased about 6 or 7 different varieties of melons and watermelons to try and grow. So we're going to try lots of different varieties of melons this year. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And obviously I'm going to be growing them in my polytunnel, where it's hopefully warmer, and in pots, I'll be growing them in pots, so I'll have to keep them watered well and keep them really watered. So hopefully we'll have some decent melons. And yeah, obviously I'll be sharing the journey with you all. I'll be sharing all the photos online and updating you on the podcast how well they're actually getting on. So that is one more thing ticked off on my list. My next thing to tick off on the list will be my different varieties of sweet peas, my different varieties of geraniums, my different varieties of sunflowers, and my different varieties of squash as well. So hopefully I'll be able to purchase all of them and get them growing. But yeah, I'm going absolutely mental with the seed growing this year. I don't know where I'm going to find all the time to look after these, but hopefully we'll find time, and hopefully we'll get them all growing, and hopefully we'll get some produce from them. That's the main thing. It's all right spending all this money growing them. It's whether you actually get produce from them. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a fantastic crop and hopefully some great results to show you all. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited for March. And I was just live on my TikTok account before I've recorded this, and I was just chatting to somebody online who follows this podcast, Ali. A shout out to you. And we're chatting, saying that everybody's excited to growing seeds, and people can get carried away and follow the seed packet's suggestion for growing too much and start sowing all the seeds pretty early. And sometimes, obviously, they don't germinate, or if you're growing them inside, they'll get leggy. And the only seeds that I would start at this time of year are chilies, peppers, aubergines, and onions, and possibly leeks. I wouldn't start anything else off earlier. Not my tomatoes, not my cucumbers. I'll start them all off in like March time, April time. They soon catch up and they'll grow properly if they're in a greenhouse. They won't grow leggy. They won't have issues with germinating from the heat. But yeah, everybody gets excited when they're growing for the first year, and they'll start really early. They need to hold off from sowing them seeds. But yeah, hopefully get planting pretty later on. And you'll see me when I start sowing all my seeds. It'll possibly be like end of March time, beginning of April time. I'll be going absolutely mental with sowing loads of seeds, and we are going to label them all this year. We're going to label up what I'm planting in what seed tray. So then there's no guessing at the end. My mum bought me some seed labels this year for Christmas, some wooden ones. So we're going to make use of them, and we're going to write down all our plants on seed labels so that we know what we're growing. But I'm so excited for this year. I'm really determined, and obviously now that I'm doing more content with videos and with podcasts and everything like that, I'm sharing what I'm getting up to. So hopefully you'll all enjoy it, and hopefully all enjoy the journey this year down on the allotment and sharing what I get up to. And as I always say, I'm an honest gardener. I'll show you what's successful, and I'll show you what fails as well. There's no point being a gardener if you don't show what failures you have. Nothing ever always works, and that's what obviously people show. They show all the good stuff, but it's good to show the bad stuff as well, so that they know it's not all easy to do, which it's not. It's a hard job to do. And I hope that you do enjoy these podcasts, and I hope that you do enjoy my allotment journey. So we will be back tomorrow with tomorrow's podcast, talking about the big bird watch, and then on Saturday we will be down there getting all the footage and hopefully some birds. There's a strong storm coming on Friday night, everybody. So if you've got any like stand-up greenhouses or loose bits on your greenhouse, make sure everything's secure, make sure all your pots are secure and everything won't blow away, because there's going to be a bad storm on Friday. So make sure you're prepared for that, everyone. So until next time, everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Gardening with Ben. I hope you've enjoyed our chat and picked up some tips to help your garden and allotment thrive. Don't forget to stay connected with me on all social media for even more gardening inspiration. updates and behind the scenes content. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Just search Gardening with Ben. Hit that follow button or subscribe button and join our growing community of garden lovers. Until next time everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining and keep gardening with Ben.